Hey, what's up guys? On this video I'm not going to be doing a particular song lesson, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the Mixolydian mode, which is something that has been really useful to me. And I hear it all the time in jam and funk and rock and blues, but it's really useful and applicable, so if you do it, it will definitely make your playing sound a lot more exotic and like musical in general. So I figured I would just like show a couple different shapes that I learned that helped me out a lot, which these are basically just scales that you can learn and try to practice and incorporate it into your playing. So Mixolydian is a major mode, so you're going to want to play it over major chords, but particularly 7th chord is where you're going to want to play this over. So like, oops, because that G, like if we're in A, that G note is really what makes the Mixolydian what it is. It gives it that flavor because it's just one note apart away from the major scale, which is all Mixolydian is that's the one that changes. And that G note is kind of what gives it that flavor. But you can only play that over a 7th chord. So, hey! Stop! Sorry. So, anyways, the first scale is this. It starts on the low E, and yeah, so if we're in A, hold on, Rambo. If we're in A, it'll be starting on the 5th fret. Yeah, so that's the first one. So learn that, get that one down, and then that's the one where the root is on the low E, so it's kind of a little bit easier to like think about. So it's like you can almost play it, you can play some blues licks because everyone loves blues licks, and then throw in that note in there. And like you can start by doing that, and eventually you come up with some really funky sounding stuff. So anyways, that's the first one. The second one that I think of as the second one is where the root starts on the A string. So slowly, that's on the 12th fret of the A string. And that's like a lot of, I really heard Jerry Garcia. That was like the first guy I listened to that kind of, a bunch of players use it, but he was one that I listened to a lot and kind of, learned some really cool licks from. So that's the second one. So that's 2 shapes you can learn right there. So those are two really good ways to start right there. But then there's even more things that you can do where you can really start playing this all the way, in a very kind of horizontal approach across the neck. So you can build and build and, eventually you're up here. So it's kind of cool. So another way you can play it is if you know your major pentatonic scale, that's a lot of people's default for major soloing. So if you're an A, you would play. That kind of shape. So all you do to make that Mixolydian is, it's a lot easier than you would think. You just throw that G note in there, kind of use that as a passing note, and it instantly makes it Mixolydian. So like, say you're an A, like Broken Wing, So one thing I like to do too is just, you can add in like some passing kind of notes and really get that like bebop, almost like country-ish type sound, kind of like. That kind of stuff. So that's a third way you can play, and then there's even another that I know of where if you know this chord shape, this major chord shape, we're starting, it's just a bar, it's an A chord just played with your pinky on the 12th fret in that position, kind of. So if you know that chord, this one is really just an arpeggio of that chord. So it'd be like, throw that G in there, make it Mixolydian. So there's another one even that you can play. So I'll just kind of play some stuff to go like, starting in the first one, move up a little bit, play right there for a little, move up a little bit, and just kind of keep it going so you can really see how you can use this. So like, say we're in A still, so starting on that major pentatonic shaped one, so you can start off like, and then move up to that second one. Move up to that kind of third shape from there that I was just showing you. So you're on the first one, you can easily move up to that one. That one right there. So that's kind of nice. You can go from here to there, and then to there, and then you can go up to here. So you're. Right there, they all interconnect with each other, and even from there you can go back to that first one where you're at your major pentatonic shape again. So and then you can go back to the other one. So it's really cool once you figure all this out. You can work your way across the fretboard with no problem and know what to play wherever you're at. So yeah, check out those shapes and kind of try to start learning them, and they'll help you out, and I hope it helps you like it helped me. So enjoy.